Shalawam. I want to start this video by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. All praises due. Um, this video today, I wanted to just read two passages that I thought were pretty edifying. I was just on my King James Version Apocrypha app last night, and I was just, kind of going through some books in the Word, and I thought, or some passages in the Word Salak that I thought would be edifying to read. So I picked these two. I'm going to read Proverbs, the 8th chapter, and then 2Timothy chapter 2. So let's go ahead and get started on Proverbs, the 8th chapter. Proverbs 8:1. Doeth not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice? She standeth in the top of high places, by the way, in the places of the paths. Verse 3. She crieth at the gates, at the entry of the city, at the coming in at the doors. Verse 4. Unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of man. O ye simple, understand wisdom, and ye fools, be ye of an understanding heart. Herefore I will speak of excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things. For my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips. All the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing forward or perverse in them. Verse 9. They are all plain to him that understandeth, and right to them that find knowledge. Receive my instruction, and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. Verse 11. For wisdom is better than rubies, and the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it. It's a heavy verse. Let's read that again. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it. Yeah, this word is, pretty special, and when you got the wisdom and understanding of these scriptures, it's priceless. It is truly priceless to know the truth of this word, and know that the Most High, created us to be a special people, to get this wisdom and knowledge, and pretty much has just casted away the other nations. But Israel is, was chosen to have this wisdom and knowledge that comes from him specifically. So it is a beautiful thing. Verse 12, I wisdom dwell with prudence, and find out knowledge of witty inventions. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy, and the evil way in the forward mouth do I hate. Verse 14, counsel is mine, and sound wisdom. I am understanding, I have strength. Verse 15, by me kings reign, and princes decree justice. By me princes rule, and nobles, even all the judges of the earth. Verse 17, I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. Verse 18, riches and honor are with me, yea, durable riches and righteousness. Verse 19, my fruit is better than gold, yea, than fine gold, and my revenue than choice silver. So that's another precept. Again, let's read it again. Hold on, it's a lot. My fruit is better than gold, yea, than fine gold, and my revenue than choice silver. So once again, it's really emphasizing that wisdom is just better than pretty much all the riches in the world. It even compared it to fine gold. It says it's better than fine gold. Wisdom is truly priceless, and the wisdom of these scriptures is just a true blessing. But let's continue reading. I lead in the way of righteousness, in the midst of the paths of judgment, that I may cause those that love me to inherit substance, and I will fill their treasures. Verse 22, the Lord possessed me in the beginning of his way, before his works of old. I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning, or ever the earth was. When there were no depths, I was brought forth, when there were no fountains abounding with water. Verse 25, before the mountains were settled, before the hills was I brought forth. While as yet he had not made the earth, nor the fields, nor the highest part of the dust of the world. When he prepared the heavens, I was there. When he set a compass upon the face of the depth. Verse 28. When he established the clouds above, when he strengthened the fountains of the deep. Verse 29. When he gave to the sea his decree, that the waters should not pass his commandment. When he appointed the foundations of the earth. Then I was by him, as one brought up with him, and I was daily his delight, rejoicing always before him. Verse 31, rejoicing in the habitable part of his earth, and my delights were the sons of men. Now therefore hearken unto me, O ye children, for blessed are they that keep my ways. Verse 33, hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it not. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the post of my doors. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. That was a heavy way to end it off. Let's read verse 36 again. He that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. So that's pretty plain as day. I mean, if you hate this wisdom, it's basically saying you love death. You don't, you can't hearken to the life that these scriptures bring, and the healing that it brings to your spirit. There's a lot of people in this world. A lot of people just don't want to hear this word. They don't care for this word. And really, it's because the Most High hasn't, given them, or isn't working with their spirit the way he's working with his chosen. So, but this is 2 Timothy. Just thought that was a really edifying passage, though. Probably my favorite book in the Proverbs that I've read so far. I've not read the entire book of Proverbs, but that was definitely my favorite passage that I've read. Okay. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2. We'll start at verse 1. Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Yahushua Mashiach, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be abide to teach others also. Verse 3, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach. Verse 3 again, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach. That verse right there really stuck with me, because we go, as the Most High's chosen in this world, we go through a lot. We deal with a lot of bullshit, a lot of people just coming up against this word, and we just happen to defend it in truth, because we know it is the truth, but most of the world doesn't see that. So we just have to endure the hardness and be a good soldier of Yahushua, as he was when he was the Lamb, when he walked the earth. He was the best soldier known to man, because no way could any man go through what Yahushua did and just be able to continue. A lot of people would probably put themselves to death over the shit he had to endure. So all praises to him that we don't have to go through the same shit he did. But it does say, and I forgot what scripture it was, but No servant is greater than his master. So that goes back to this precept too, that we just got to be a good soldier, because if he went through shit, we're going to go through shit. So no servant is greater than his master. But verse 4, no man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully? The husbandman that laboreth must be first partaker of the fruits. Verse 7, consider what I say, and the Lord give thee understanding in all things. Verse 8, remember that Yahushua Mashiach of the seed of David was raised from the dead according to my gospel, wherein I suffered trouble as an evildoer, even unto bounds, but the word of the power is not bound. Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Yahushua Mashiach with eternal glory. It is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him. Verse 12, if we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he also will deny us. If we believe not, yet he abideth faithfully, he cannot deny himself. Verse 14, of these things put them in remembrance, charging them before the Lord, that they strive not about words to no profit, but to the subverting of the hearers. Verse 15, study to show thyself approved unto the power, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Yeah, that's one of the most famous verses out of the entire Bible. We, as servants of the Most High, we gotta study, and continue to grasp in this wisdom, or bask in this wisdom, bask in this wisdom each and every day, so we can continue building our spirits up and continue to allow the word to abide in us. Because, like I said, I remember some precepts, but I don't remember exactly what book they're from. It's he that abideth in me, or he that abideth in me, I abide in him. I believe that's right. I would probably have to check on that, but I believe that's the thing that Yahushua said. So if we abide in him, he's going to abide in us. So that's why it says, study to show thyself approved unto the power. And we just got to continue pressing on and continue to build our spirits up each and every day. But this is verse 16. But shun profane and vain babblings, for they will increase unto more ungodliness. Verse 17. And the word will eat as it doth a canker, of whom is Hymenaeus and Philetus. Verse 18. Who concerning the truth have erred, saying that the resurrection is past already, and overthrow the faith of some. Verse 19. Nevertheless, the foundation of the power standeth sure, having this seal. The Lord knoweth them that are his, and let every one that nameth the name of a Mashiach depart from iniquity. Verse 20. But in a great house there are not only vessels of gold and of silver, but also of wood and of earth, and some to honor and some to dishonor. If a man therefore purge himself from these, he shall be a vessel unto honor, sanctified and meet for the master's use, and prepared unto every good work. Verse 22, flee also youthful lusts, but follow righteousness, faith, charity, peace with them that call on the Lord out of a pure heart. Verse 23, but foolish and unlearned questions avoid, knowing that they do gender strifes. Verse 24, and the servant of the Lord must not strive, but be gentle unto all men, apt to teach, be patient, apt to teach patience. Verse 25, and meekness instructing those that oppose themselves, if the power peradventure will give them repentance to the acknowledging of the truth. Verse 26, and that they may recover themselves out of the snare of the devil, who are taken captive by him at his will. So yeah, I believe that was just edifying passage as well. Um, Verse 3 was definitely the one that stood out to me the most. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach. And let's see if there's any more precepts in here. Verse 22 is also a standout. Flee also youthful lust, but follow righteousness, faith, charity, and peace. Them that call on the Lord out of a pure heart. Yeah. Um, being young and in this world of, just sin and just everything that's going on in this world, it's just utter destruction for the spirits of the Most High's chosen, especially here in America. We gotta flee the lusts of this place, and we just gotta continue to abide in the Spirit each and every day. And the more we bask in the Spirit and the Word of truth, which is the Bible, we can't be taken advantage of, or we can't be deceived, and now that we know the name Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and we know that this book was made for us specifically, we have the wisdom and understanding and knowledge of these scriptures, we can't be deceived. We can't. So, all we can do now is just continue to press forward, and like I said in my last video, just be patient with the Most High, and everything will play out as it's supposed to. But yep, those were the two passages I wanted to read today. Hopefully you were edified, and I just want to end off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua. All praises due. I'll see you on the next video. Shalawam.